Well, welcome everybody to Sydney's Book Club. I hope that you are having an amazing Friday. And believe it or not, boys and girls, today is my birthday. And as my birthday surprise and my present to myself, I wanted to just come and join you all here in Sydney's Book Club for a special book reading. And if you were able to join me I believe it was Thursday, last Tuesday maybe, you had an opportunity to hear from my book. Which one did we read from that day? Yes, we read Amari's birthday wish. Well, tonight I was stuck between two books. Well, actually three. But because we have a limited time, I thought that I would not get a chance to read Adventures Olivia's Alphabet Quest. Maybe we'll have Sydney bring us back on and give us a little more time for us to read this one. We need a good 20-25 minutes to read this one. So we'll have to come back and visit you guys for that one. We were stuck between the Tale of Max the Mindless Dog, a children's book on mindfulness, which is one that I oftentimes get asked to read. But the one that won out, boys and girls, is When Life Gives Us Wind. Now, this book is very unique because what you're going to see here is slightly different than what you will purchase of the book. So this is a prototype. This one is one that allows me to simply have it to read as we are finalizing the actual book. And it should be available for you next week. So you're getting an opportunity to hear something that's not yet available. As always, boys and girls who normally follow me, Miss Florenza left her glasses in the other room. So I don't have any cool glasses for you today. You'll have to head over to my website or to my Facebook page to see which ones I had on today. I want to read to you as we get started the blurb for the book. And boys and girls, the blurb is what's found in the back of the book. It gives you a little idea of what's taking place. And we'll read the blurb as all the other children come join us. It is a Friday evening, so we'll give them a few seconds. It says, Xiomara is very proud of her mom. She is in the military. Mars, as her mom calls her, loves eating new foods, meeting new friends, and learning new languages. Mostly, she loves moving with her mom to new places. So, when her mother announces she has received orders, Mars is elated. She dances her happy dance as she tries to guess where they will move. Mars, you cannot go with me, her mom announces. Mars is so confused. Why can't she go? Where will she live? Mars soon discovers the answers to her questions, but more importantly, she will learn so much more. When Life Gives Us Wind is an excellent tool for any single parent serving in the military. It is also great for any child facing the challenges of temporarily being away from their family. This book also highlights the joys of being in a multi-generational family. So we are going to get started. And if you are catching the replay, I'm super excited. Please make sure that you put your comments in there, even, and we'll come back and check them. So this is the cover, When Life Gives Us Wind, and this is Xiomara. This book was illustrated by Elated Harris. And boys and girls, this is Elated Harris. I don't know if that's coming up very clearly for you guys. Hi, my name is Xiomara. Mom calls me Mars. It's just Mom and me. Mom wears a uniform. She's in the military. I'm proud of my mom. She defends our country. I love when my mom receives orders. We have moved 8 times. I love meeting new friends, eating new foods, and speaking different languages. Now, boys and girls, where does that look like that picture would be? If you said Japan, you're 100% correct. I learned that hello in German is Guten Tag. Thank you in Hawaiian is mahalo. Please in Spanish is por favor. Goodbye in French is au revoir. Can you see that, boys and girls? Let's get that clear. Do you speak a different language? If so, type in a word that you know. Or maybe you've visited some of those places. Maybe you've been to Spain or Germany or Hawaii or France. Moving can be scary, but also a lot of fun. Mom says we have to make the best of every situation life gives us. She says very few people experience all that we have. We are very fortunate. When I am nervous, Mom says, Mars, when life gives us wind, we have 2 options. We may fly kites, I respond. I'll read that again. When I am nervous, Mom says, Mars, when life gives us wind, we have 2 options. We may complain, I respond, or fly kites. She says it doesn't matter where we live, as long as we're together, we have everything we will ever need. One day, Mom picks me up from school. She isn't smiling as much as usual. She looks very serious. I ask if everything is okay. She says everything is just fine as we head home. Wow, boys and girls, they both look worried, even Panda. Once we're inside and put away our things, I help prepare dinner. As we eat, I ask about her day. Mom says, Mars, I have to speak with you about something important. I am a bit worried. I bite my bottom lip, my heart beats a little faster, and tears begin to sting my eyes. Mom reaches over to hold my hand, then pats her leg for me to come on her lap. She tells me she has received orders. Orders, I sing. We're moving? Where? When? How long before the movers come? I love moving. Boys and girls, do you remember how many times Mars says she's moved? If so, type it or have your parent to type it in the comments. Mars, you will not be able to go with me this time. I don't think I heard Mom correctly. I am so confused. We have never been apart, not ever. Did you say I can't go with you? Mom explains that deployments are when service members relocate to faraway places. Families are not allowed to go. If I can't go with you, where will I live? She says I will stay with Grandma and Poppy. But I haven't seen them since I was very small. I have never stayed with my grandparents by myself. What if they don't like me staying with them? What if I don't like being there? Boys and girls, does she look happy or sad? Look at that. I think she looks sad. Mom assures me that it won't be forever. Before you know it, I will be back home. When life gives us wind, she begins to say. I open my mouth to respond, but the words come out. Inside, I'm screaming, we complain, Mommy, we complain. Have there been times, boys and girls, where inside you feel like complaining? I've had those times. We spend the next few weeks discussing ways we will remain in touch. Mom shows me on the computer where she will be stationed. It looks far away. She tells me again that everything will be just fine. The time arrives for us to travel to my grandparents. We pack my clothes, toys, and books. As we ride to the airport, she tells me all about her childhood. She smiles as she talks. I love seeing my mom smile. She has the best smile ever. It has been a long time since I saw my grandparents. I am very nervous. As we board the plane, Mommy tells me again about when she was young like me and all the fun times she had with Grandma and Grandpa as a child. The flight was long and we talked the entire way. Boys and girls, when you're on a plane, do you like the window seat or do you like the aisle seat? Type that in for me or have your parent type it in. Grandma and Poppy are waiting for us when we arrive. They are so happy to see us. Grandma has baked chocolate chip cookies. They are my favorite. Smelling them makes me forget all about being nervous. Poppy takes my things to Mom's old room. Around their house are pictures of her when she was little. Some pictures are hard to tell if they are of Mom or me. Look, boys and girls, see that? Do you have a place in your house where you have pictures on the wall? Or maybe at your grandparents' house there are pictures and it's hard to tell if it's a picture of you or your mommy? I have pictures like that. I look just like my mommy. Later, Mom helps me get settled into her old room. She talks all about her childhood memories. She laughs as she tells me the names of her stuffed animals and the people in the pictures. I giggle when I see them. When it's time for Mom to leave, I begin to cry. She says she loves me and for me to have fun. We all give her hugs and kisses. It's hard saying goodbye, isn't it, boys and girls, to someone you care about? Even if you know they're only going to be away for a little bit of time, it's still hard. After supper, Grandma shows me more pictures of Mom growing up. Some are funny, others are beautiful, and all are of my mom. When it's time for bed, they come into the room to say goodnight. Poppy sees my book and asks, Mars, this was your mom's favorite book. May I read it to you before you go to sleep? I say yes right away. Poppy uses funny voices as he sings. He knows all the parts by heart. Grandma and I giggle when he uses his silly voices. After he reads the book, Poppy says he is happy I am staying with them. Grandma says she is very happy too. Both of them give me a big hug and say good night. As they are leaving, I smile and hug Panda. I'm going to miss my mommy, but I'm going to love staying with my grandparents. When life gives us wind, I whisper to Panda as they turn off the lights to leave. We may complain, answers Poppy, or fly kites, giggle Grandma. Boys and girls, that's where she got that from and she never even knew it. I close my eyes and go to sleep. Mom was right. I am going to be just fine. Isn't that a beautiful story, boys and girls? Xiomara was so worried when she realized that she was going to have to go stay with her grandparents because she hadn't seen them for a very, very long time. And once she got there, she realized a lot about herself, didn't she? Yes, she did. She learned that her favorite saying came from her grandmother. Absolutely. And she got her dimples from her grandmother. Just all sorts of wonderful things that she learned. Now, boys and girls, I do want to read just a small snippet before we sign off. And it's actually found in the back of the book. When you get the book, this will be on the back. And if you look closely, let's see if we can get closer there. It's pictures of my family. That's my husband, he's in the army. And that's my daughter when we had to say goodbye. And you'll get a chance to see those pictures better. And this is a little short bio of me. It says Florenza is an author of interactive, engaging books that build social, emotional learning. She's a publisher, narrative coach, speaker, radio talk show host, children's mindfulness coach, master storyteller, veterans advocate, wife, and mother. Florenza and her husband, Command Sergeant Major, retired Army Trefus Lee, have been married for 38 years and reside in Hampton, Virginia. Their daughters, Jessica and Melissa, call Las Vegas, Nevada, and Hampton, Virginia home. So thank you, boys and girls, for listening to my book, When Life Gives Us Wind. You're able to get more information on my website at florenza.org. Please visit there. You'll also get an opportunity to see wonderful videos of me reading my other books, and I welcome your feedback and your comments on them. And as I said, for those who are just joining us, today is my birthday. So this was one of my birthday presents, to be able to come to you and read this book to you. You guys have a phenomenal day and keep reading.